Hey, on today's review, I thought we'd take a little something different because I heard some great news today. There's going to be another Coneheads movie. Oh, I love the movie with Dan Aykroyd plays the Coneheads. It was a Saturday Night Live special. What do you mean, not that movie? What Coneheads are you talking about? Oh, the classic Conehead Seekers? Oh, I would love to do a video about those. Not those three? What Coneheads are you talking about? What the?
Nabs, unacceptable.
And here we have the Conehead Seekers. Well, two of them, not three, because this was an Amazon exclusive 2-pack. Hopefully in the future we'll get Thrust, which I think that will happen since we got these two. But this review is actually about these two guys. Do have a little issue with Dirge here. You may be able to tell. If not, I will go more into detail when I review him. But I think first let's start with Ramjet. So let's get this guy out of the way. And here's Ramjet in his jet mode. And I really love the design of this jet mode. Now, technically, I do have the Seekers from the Classics line Transformers. I have all three. Absolutely love those figures as well. And basically, these guys are a bigger, slightly upgrade versions of them. Now, the only issue is I do wish the weapons were actually different from the other Seekers that we've been getting. Because at least Ramjet in the Classics, his missiles were actually different than the other Seekers. But I guess if they want to save costs, that's fine. Use the same mode. But hopefully there'll be a third party for new upgrade blasters for him and everything. But with the figure here, we can get a little more detail on him. I love the panel lines. Nice, clean paint job on this character. Keyword, pay attention. The paint scheme is very nice on this figure. And I love the panel lines that are, you can see they're not quite hidden. But they are very nice and it blends very well. Now you do have a little bit of robot kibble on the bottom, but that's, common for a Seeker and everything. But it is very nice. Nice details. I love how you got this, how the wings are on here and the thrusters. So he's got 4 thrusters back here and everything. And he does have a 5mm port here as the other Seekers. He does have 2 other ports here for 5mm and under his wings where I have his blasters at, or the other 5mm ports and everything. But it looks very nice. I love all the details on this guy. Very, very nice and everything. But yeah, that is Dirge and his, not Dirge, Ramjet. This is Ramjet. Blah. Yeah, this is Ramjet in his jet mode. So let's go ahead and get Dirge. And here's Dirge. Now, my figure may be different from yours, but the issue is, if you can't already tell, is that they didn't give him enough coating for his paint. They didn't paint this side enough to match this side. This part, these parts up here and this wing all match, but this one, as you can tell, is a much lighter color. So we have dark spicy mustard brown with regular mustard. So yeah, and unfortunately these wings are painted, so I may have to watch another person's review if they have the same issue, or maybe just look up for a video how to actually paint these, because I want to make sure I find the right color. But if I have to paint this one, I'll have to repaint all of them. But that's my only issue with that right now. The symbols are nice and everything. It's just that's gonna bug me, because this is an Amazon exclusive, and the QC, with Like, there's a little scuff here. Not a big issue. But when you're like at least 1 to 2 shades lighter, that's a bit of an issue. But past that, he does look very nice in his color scheme. Minus this wing here. Sorry. Still a little upset with that. But yeah, the wings look, besides the color, the wing shape is very nice. This looks really good. This is a Dirge figure and everything. And same robot details on the bottom you can see. And he does have the same ports under the wings and 2 on the side and the 1 on top. But I do love the detail on these guys and everything. So maybe after a while this might grow on me, but hopefully I can get this fixed. I mean, I could repaint these and just get Toy Hex labels and just redo the Decepticon symbols on him. But for now, I'll just have to deal with it and everything. But yeah, that is Dirge in his jet mode. I mean, I really liked this jet mode. I mean, this is probably I like all 3 of their modes because they were different from the other Seekers. That's why I think I like the Coneheads so much and everything. But yeah, that is Dirge, and let's get his buddy over here, Ramjet. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys transformed. And 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We got them in their robot form. So which one should we actually look? Because technically these guys are the same mold, just slightly different color scheme and everything. But since we start with Ramjet first, let's go start with Dirge. So Ramjet, away! And let's look at some of the detail on Dirge here. Now, if you have any of the Seekers from the Earthrise series, it's basically the same mode and everything. But different paint scheme, different head sculpt, and everything else. But yeah, we're just going to look at the details in his robot form here. And as you can see, his mouth is open, like he's screaming, like, "Why, Hasbro? Why did you do this to me? Why? Ah." Okay. Enough of me whining about it. But yeah, it's got a nice metallic silver face. He's got the red eyes. Love the purple and the white with a hint of gold and red on his knees there. Oh no, besides this wing, it is everything else is very nice painted. Just not that wing. Stop mentioning the wing. But yeah, very nice and everything. And posability is the same as all the Seekers, but with his tiny head here, it's really hard actually, because with the other Seekers, I mean, it's all smooth and everything. So he's got a little bit of playability up there, and he's got a dual hinge shoulder, so he can go out that far. And you, due to how the transformation is like this, you can actually just bring these down and get the full articulation out of his shoulders and everything. So these are not really in the way, but they can be. And you want to make sure that these don't want to pop off, because if you bend it too far or any other QC issues, just want to be concerned. But yeah, his shoulders can go out. He's got an upper bicep swivel there. He's got a over about 90-degree bend at the elbow, and he, due to transformation, you can lift this wrist up a bit, but there's no rotation. Due to his transformation too, he does not have any waist swivel. His hips here are on a hinge and everything, and he has this flap right here where you can move out of the way, and he can go about kick that far forward and not much back. Let's see, Can't really do much of a splits there, but he can get quite a bit of posability still. And the thigh has a rotation up there. Now you want to be careful with his knee because these like to pop off on almost like half my seekers. So he does have about a 90-degree bend there. And as the other seekers, he does have articulation, and the heels and toes can go down, but not up. But since this mold is slightly different, we'll get the back point of view as well. As I mentioned earlier, you can actually move these wings out of the way to get more posability out of him. They got about that much movement there. And on his wings on his legs, they got about like a little cut right here, angled right here. So they go about that far back. And this is not rounded down here, so you can't bring it any forward. But you can pose his wings on his legs any way you want. I kind of actually have it angled back a little bit just to give him a little difference. And that was Dirge. Now let's get Ramjet. And here's Ramjet. And now let's look at his robot form. It's the same. He's got that metallic silver face paint with the red eyes. And his knees are just gold with the red. And everything. Nice little I forgot to mention his get the same. They're gold and red up here as well. And everything. And we already did he has the exact same posability as Dirge and the other Seeker, so I'm not going to really do the posability with this guy, but I will focus on his wings here because the head's the same way. So let's go ahead and look at the wings. And as Dirge, these can move up and down just like the other one, so you could still get free range motions around there and everything. Flashing, plastic flashing still. I just opened these guys up today because I just got them today. And now what's special about his wings on his legs is they got full posability. So you can actually want to bring them in like this, which I do think that actually looks pretty nice. I might actually have that set up like this just to kind of limit the space on my shelving, because I mean these are exclusive. These are for these are for collection really. But every now and then you want to just have a nice posability. But yeah, you can fold the wings up like that, or if you don't want them like that, you can actually fold them all the way back. Now it does kind of hit right here, so just technically it was a stopping point, but since it's so low, it doesn't really affect it. I mean, you're not going to do any damage to the figure. It's not going to pop out or anything, because by the looks, it's a mushroom peg. Double mushroom peg, it looks like, actually. Only this spot right here. So if yours don't want to go any further, don't force it. But with my copy, I am not having an issue. And this is not back, but it does give him a little bit more back support for his legs and everything. So it's not that bad. But I think with this one here, I actually will probably keep his wings like forward just to give him that little different look and everything. But yeah, that has been Ramjet and Dirge. So what's my opinion about these two guys, these Amazon exclusive Conehead figures? They're not bad. I mean, yeah, this is really the only way we're actually probably going to get these guys, because I think Thrush is actually going to be in the line further down the road. But am I happy I got them? Yeah, because I'm not going to have another Skywarp incident. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm kind of happy that I got them, but I'm not happy with Dirge. I mean, the QC, come on, Hasbro. You could do better than this. Seriously, you guys can do better than this. But all in all, I am happy I did get them. yes, I'm a little disappointed with the figure, but all in all, the figures didn't really let me down. I mean, I've got Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, and they're basically the same mold. These guys are just slightly retooled and everything. And yes, I've got the classic Seekers as well. Not all of them, but I got most of them. So buying the same mold again, I've got like a few Megatrons up there that's the same mold. So yeah, I'm happy, but I'm not happy. So hopefully if you actually did manage to get the Amazon exclusive Coneheads, I really hope that your copy of Dirge does not have the issue as mine does. So, all in all, yeah, I mean the figures are great. Hopefully there will be upgrade weapons for them, because I do think they need a different weapons than the Seekers and everything. So yeah, this is Vaginamus Prime, and remember, may your collection maximize your spark, but never terrorize your wallet, like it did to me with Dirge. See you later.